Welcome to Belated Tech Gaming and our Cyberpunk 2077 walkthrough and travelogue. This is the 21st part of our gameplay. In part 21, Goro Takamura directed V to infiltrate the Arasaka Industrial Park. The complex was swarming with security, so after an abortive attempt to sneak in, we blasted our way in to plant the virus in the main parade float. Leaving a trail of bodies behind him, V is seeking his next lead in his biochip removal quest. Perhaps a visit to the Voodoo Boys is in order, or maybe something else will come up. Many thanks for choosing to watch our content. Let's continue. Alright, so we just swapped some weaponry. We're kind of in the corner of the city here. We just broke into an Arasaka Corporation industrial complex that contained the floats for the parade that Takamura needs to jump onto. We tried sneaking in, and we ended up going guns blazing. So we took one guy down before basically we got busted. So we got a lot. My stealth needs a lot of work. In any case, Judy Alvarez, what she want? Not yet. Any improvement? Okay. Yeah, the NPCs they talk to you here. All right, so we gotta go across town to meet a contact. Anyway, we got called for a contact on lead on the Voodoo Boys, who allegedly has something to do with finding another way of solving the problem with the biochip. We stopped to try to flag down one of Delamain's rebel taxi cabs and didn't have any success, so we just cut it out here. You didn't have to watch that. What's this? It looks like a crime scene going on right underneath the expressway here. Let's pull off and check it out. I'm getting a message for another car sale. We haven't bought any cars, nor have we had the money to do so. Looks like the crime scene's over to the left. I think we're just going to get out here and hoof it over and see what's going on. These crime scenes are a great way to pick up experience points, both street cred and regular experience points. You need it to really make the game a little easier. Side missions are an absolute necessity. The crime is underneath, directly underneath the overpass there. I don't know if you guys saw in the periscope, which is in the upper right-hand corner. When you get a crime scene, you're going past it. It strobes a large circle around the crime point that kind of gives you an idea where to track down. The NCPD pays you to, exterminate these problems for you. Let's mark it on the map just so that we don't get lost on the way over there. Rounds. I'm always low in ammunition. Always. I'm sure that'll improve later in the game. That's typical. You get the first headshot in and then they rush you. These gangs all seem to have at least one or two members that are either jacked up on some sort of cybernetic enhancements or some sort of speed. And they rush you. Capability at this point, so I have to back up. Attabullets.
This is very bad.
We're forced to use the machine gun, which are basically useless in this game. This NPC is still alive. To salvage the body and use bullets badly, we'll just have to shoot it. A shotgun shell will do the trick. Somehow my hotkey switched to this particular, looks like a 911 or something. It's not my advanced handgun. I'm being attacked by a netrunner now, which is of course just great. These gang members seem a little weaker. I've had trouble with some of the other gang members who are still too high a level for me. And the sniper rifle doesn't seem to take him down in one shot. I just managed to switch back to the advanced handgun. I'm not sure how that happened. These crime scenes aren't cleared until you find either a toolbox or a backpack or some sort of container which has the target information in it. Here it is. This is what we came to look for. It looks like it's, we have to search this particular body. And that's it. We can continue on our way. We'll just try to salvage the area a little bit. Panam Palmer. What does she want?
It's a good thing you answered. I could probably use your help.
Probably?
Fine. I could really use your help. Can we meet?
Just tell me when and where.
Just tell me when and where.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Swing by the Aldecaldos camp. I'll explain it all.
The Aldecaldos? Thought you parted ways.
Look, it's a long story. Just hurry over. I'm here.
Alright, we could take one of these gang members' vehicles, but we'll just go back to our car and take that back instead. Alright, let's mark it on the map and see where we're going. Let's go check it out. So we're basically backtracking. We were on our way to the Voodoo Boys, which I think is in the beach area of the city. And now we're going to go back to the Outback. Love Panam. She is fucking the shit. I always take these corners a little too fast. Not now, Delamain. I'm busy. I'm gonna go see Panam.
One of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Got it.
I gotta figure out one of these days how to do those missions. Miles an hour, nice. I mean, this car redlines at 130 miles an hour. I'm sure some of the other vehicles do much more than that. It's already pretty hard to control, to be honest, so... Although I'm sure the control and skew and yaw, whatever have these vehicles are controlled by individual car characteristics. First time I came out here, there was like a lot less cars on the road. Ooh. Sorry. Boy, this is the pinnacle of driving ineptitude. That's one thing about the roads back here. All the roads are shitty, so driving a sedan is not the best vehicle for it. Some of the, I think the adapted gang cars, you know, the ones that look like something from Mad Max are better, or the SUVs from Arasaka or Militech, or, you know, those kind of vehicles are definitely better than what we're driving. Oh, the windmills here. I assume the windmills provide power to Night City, but it's not really clear in the game. And there are solar power plants on the outskirts of Night City that also provide power, so I'm not sure what more I need to read to understand this. Beating the crap out of this vehicle, that's for sure. It's had better days, that's for sure.
V, it's good you're here.
What happened?
Had no idea you and the Aldecaldos had made up.
They continue to grind my gears something terrible. But, you know...
They're family.
Exactly.
What happened? Spit it out.
The Wraiths took Saul. The brick brain ventured out with a small patrol and never came back.
Sure it was Wraiths?
We've been observing their camp. We know they're holding prisoners, including someone important. We need to free Saul. I don't know why, but I felt
Nomads should help each other.
Belonged to a Nomad family too once. City doesn't change us all that much, I guess.
She is
That's hard
fucking
to
hot as
deny.
shit.
Whatever goodwill you might feel, I'm sure you won't turn down one of the best sniper rifles on the West Coast. A Tektronica Grad. You saw it in action already. That and the gratitude of the Caldos.
Sounds fancy.
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go. Mitch will walk you through the details.
The Grad is the sniper scope she was using in that initial mission we had, you know, that small town.
Well, I'll be. Panam and V, what's going on there?
Him? After what happened to Scorpion, he shows up here? Guess probably for Saul.
Ignore that.
Hey, Panam. Seriously? You really aim to do this?
Someone has to.
You know you have a piston missing, right?
Someone has to.
So I gather the clan doesn't really know what to do without Saul in charge, I guess. I don't know who the number 2 is.
Where's Mitch? He was supposed to meet me here.
He'll be here any minute. Huh. Never mentioned seeking outside help.
We can use all the help we can get.
Some more over there. Leaning against the car. I'm supposed to go to the other side. Okay. Nice. Okay, apparently I wasn't supposed to go to the other side.
Okay, how you want to do this?
Quietly. An open assault would be suicide. Mitch is already setting up the recon. You'll sneak into the Wraith's camp while I cover you.
Just us two?
Wait. Meaning it's just gonna be us two? What about all you guys?
Look around! The last attacks left barely half of us standing. Our supplies are stuck outside goddamn Reno, and our gear... Don't get me started.
We're up shit creek, static. And I don't know if we're ever gonna find or fashion a paddle. Try as we might.
Your leader gets nabbed and you, what, hope for the best? Rather not think about what you do for the ones at the bottom of your food chain.
You're asking for trouble.
Leave it! He has a right not to understand.
You go, girl.
There's Mitch. I floated a drone over the Wraith's camp. Will you take a look, or would you rather keep
I'll take a
mouthing
look.
off?
Let's see what we got here.
The Raffins can't see it. Active camo, but that practically inhales battery juice.
Alright, jacking into a drone is sort of like doing a brain dance. Equally clumsy.
They found an abandoned cement plant to squat in, with a mass of heavy gear. Locusts would be a better name for them. They fly into a place, strip it of all it's got, then move on. But this time... Do you see the wall? They've added some primitive security measures. It points to them aiming to stay longer. The question is why? Who knows for sure, but I would guess that Saul is part of the reason.
I'm not controlling the drone's flight path, just simply at what I can scan using my own resources.
If he's still there, we have to find a way inside. That guard post is probably connected to the rest of the camp.
Our way in.
Maybe, but there are also breaches in the wall. Lightly guarded sections.
You're not getting into this camp through the front door, that's for sure.
Do you see the tracks?
I'm scanning some of the gang members, though that usually doesn't result in anything useful. Oh. Yeah, like a brain dance. If it glows golden, then you should scan
Tire
it.
tracks. Their vehicles
Fortunately,
were
there's
moving
so much
at
to
a
see
sprint.
here, you wouldn't know what to look at.
It could have been equipment. Either that or Saul's not their only prisoner. The tracks lead to the truck. Can you scan it? That's probably the one they kept Saul in. The main building. There. Saul must be inside.
Quite a spread. Be like looking for a diamond in a hailstorm.
If they haven't scrapped and gutted the place for parts, you could access the local camnet. You would just need to find the control room.
The only problem I see with this mission coming up is that my net running skills suck. I mean, I have very few capabilities, and stealth is almost impossible. As you see in the Arasaka missions, I'm just not... It's mix and match. So, I got a feeling that I'm going to be guns blazing at some point here, too. A lot of bodies.
The skywalk. It connects the garage to the main structure. Is everything clear?
Let's re-summarize.
Let's sum things up, just to be sure.
Sheesh. Okay. The Raffins captured Saul. They're holding him somewhere inside their base. We are the cavalry riding to the rescue, hoping to make it in time. You will strive to slip into the camp while I cover you, but we'll let bullets fly only as a last resort. They are many, we are few, so we'll need to look for any chance to gain the upper hand. You will pull Saul out, and the three of us will ride away at top speed. All clear now?
Yep. Let's go get Saul.
Perfect. Mitch, is the van primed?
I did what I could. Take a tour.
No offense, Panam, but your plan sucks. Basically, we got called in to mercenary our way in and mercenary our way out. It's gonna be ugly.
Solid job.
I mostly improvised, actually.
Either way, it'll have to do.
Hold on a minute, I got one more thing. If you find Saul hasn't flatlined, you'll probably need this. Spike Superjet. A rhino dose. It should speed up Saul's central pump.
Okay.
Hope so. Doubt I could carry him out on my back.
So that should be everything. V, will you ride with me?
Yeah, of course I'm going with you.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you take the wheel.
One me driving.
Yep, I need to fiddle with my scope a bit.
I'm driving? Alright, let's get the show on the road.
Oh, yeah. We even have a radio in here. Take it for a spin if you like.
That's okay. I gather this van's supposed to be like a Wraith van. It doesn't say Wraith on the outside, but I don't even know if it's supposed to be subtle or not. So it's not clear. But it does go to cross country, which is beneficial. Ooh.
I still can't believe he let himself get captured. Anyone else? But Saul?
Said yourself he's not at the top of his form.
Yes, but moving civilians across the border during a bombardment? Hijacking a petrochem tanker? Opening the valves? Cranking a few figure eights to set the desert ablaze and give the kids a fun show? That's the Saul I remember.
All had our idols.
I know. It's just... Holy... Do you see that? That is one hell of a storm!
Looking bad.
Oh, it's bad in more than its look. We have to move quickly.
I don't know what that was. I thought it was smog.
Okay, let's go over the plan again. We need to hide the car. Park beside that outcrop. Okay, out. I'll find a place to roost and keep you in sight. You just watch yourself down there.
Fuck. This would be a good time to save. Yeah, it's gonna be in broad daylight. Are you joking? I guess we'll sneak around the side and see if we can't find a breach.
All right, I'm in position. I have you in range.
Hostile area, no shit. This seems a little too easy. Alright, we can't seem to be able to squeeze through here. We'll have to go up top. Let's try sneaking around the tailings pile here. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble getting into this building. I'm sure the problem will be getting to find Saul wherever he is, and not being detected.
Okay, main building. Watch for a vermin. Saul is somewhere inside. I feel it in my bones. Remember what I told you. Find the control room and you'll gain access to the security cams.
Alright, so I looked around on the bottom warehouse. There's 3-4 people on the bottom patrolling. I didn't see any camera control center, so it must be up top. Alright, this has to be the computer that controls the cameras. It's the only one that seems to be on the top floor. Alright, yeah, here he is. He must be in the lower level of this warehouse, because he's not up top. Alright, so I managed to sneak around and take out 3 of the guards. You know, it took like 20 minutes just to do that. This is a slow mission if you're stealthing it. The last 2 guys are on the bottom floor. I'm going to try to sneak up on the first one and take him out. Ah, god damn it. Ah, the whole thing's going to be tits up.
Damn it, B! We're being sly.
Sorry, Panam, I tried. Yeah, I need to find some cover here. I basically have nowhere to go in the corner, so I mean, it is to go on the other side, but just like it's the okay corral. Pull out the sniper rifle and see if I can't take some of these fools from a distance. That's 3 shots with the sniper rifle at close range. That shows you how underpowered I am. That's another one. Yeah, I need ammunition for this while I'm collecting all this stuff. They're shooting through the window of this office.
You're just wasting your time.
I'm actually kind of surprised that the Wraiths haven't just swarmed into the building. I guess the way this is set up, it it's not going to do that. They're just going to hit you a few at a time. Alright, so I've been finding my way through the upper level here, just taking rates one-on-one, one at a time, which is not overly productive and interesting to watch, so I'm going to go down to the basement area if possible. I'm looking forward to the entrance to the basement. That's a one-shot hit. Hasn't happened so far in this battle.
Wow. You've stepped in it now.
Stay right where you are.
Alright, this looks like the stairway down to the basement. So they're trickling into the building, like I said, 2 or 3 at a time. It's going to be a nuisance for sure as we try to make our way down to the lower level. Finding our way out is going to be a little tricky. Taking flame damage from this damn car.
Get him!
I really look forward to upgrading some weapons here so that I can get at least some better battle damage results.
Oh, Panam. Got a girl here. Dead. This is about. Not just for a chrome.
Fucking rabbits! Saul is built! There's no line they won't cross! None!
And nothing to be shy about!
Not good. Alright, before I advance any further, I better take care of the back door. Got some more wraiths coming down the stairway. Alright, looks like it was just the one for right now. There's more coming, I can see at the periscope. Let's go see if we can find Saul deeper in the basement level.
What a clusterfuck!
Right. Think I got eyes on him.
Is he?
Breathing? Think so.
Good. Grab him and get out of there.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anybody in this control room, so let's go see Saul and see what his problem is.
Saul.
Do you have my goddamn cigar?
Your cigar?
I told you, sons of bitches. A cigar, some ice-cold hooch, and a couple of ladies to keep me company. Either that, or you can kiss my keister.
Easy, Saul. I'm here with Panam.
Panam? But she left.
Not forever. Gonna get you out.
You. I remember.
That merc.
Come on. Family's waiting.
So, how is he?
Time to don my dancing shoes.
Seems not bad at all. Demanded a cigar and some companions.
That does sound like Saul. Now get yourselves out.
That's a mistake.
Middle of a shitstorm down here. Brewing to be a Category 5.
I know. Get out of the building. I'll be right there.
Oh, yeah!
I would say don't take a knife to a gunfight, but he was doing okay with the knife. He could take a lot of damage. Down to fucking 24 rounds? Are you shitting me? Come on, Saul, get the hell out of the way.
Alright, damn it. That's it. I need me an angle.
Get a sniper rifle for this guy. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go get him out the hard way.
Gotta reload!
Fortunately, again, the sheet guns are shit in this game, so that works for both sides. Alright, looks like no one's coming, so let's get the heck out of here.
The cavalry's about to arrive! Main gate, be ready!
Looks like the sandstorm has hit. I guess that's why it's so dark in the interior here. Alright, there's Panam's van.
Brace yourselves.
Hurry!
I guess Panam drove through the front gate while the sandstorm hit? I don't know.
Panam, you're making a mistake. Another
You're
one.
serious right now?
Those devils wanted to know our location. If we drive to camp now, you'll just be setting the table for them.
You look outside lately? The storm will wipe our tracks.
And the scent of blood?
What?
We got more chomping at our tail.
Fuck!
Nothing I can do right now.
Motherfucker came up behind!
We need to shake them. That's one way to treat an engine.
Fuck off, Saul. I can't squeeze any more out of it! Cut off that tail!
Get ready.
Open fire!
Alright, so this is the first thing we've been able to do since we got in the van. It's not one of these moving car shooting scenarios. And it's hard, particularly the sniper rifle.
All the Caldos!
Damn it! We got more! Decommission the bastards! Going off-road! This will be rough!
I'm actually taking damage. Not getting a lot of hits. I don't know if this mission, if we're gonna need to actually take these guys out, or Saul does something, I'm not doing shit.
Fuck! My head! You up to kill me?
Yeah, now they're all too far away to get to me. Sniper rifle, yes. Too much jump.
We got hit!
Sniper rifle.
I can't push it much more!
I need me an angle! Alright, this ought to slow him down.
Alright, so I guess Saul must hit something. The game is allowing you to continue the protagonist, so that's cool. It's nice to have once in a while.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Thanks.
Okay. I didn't have access to my regular pistol, I don't know why. Not that it would matter to any of that confusion.
You see those buildings? We'll wait.
I remember this place. It should be safe, at least for now.
Okay.
Inside, quick! I need to catch my breath. Just in time for dinner.
Not hungry. I just swallowed a pound of sand. Looks like we're in for the night. A little power might be useful. Could you help me look, V? I'll search in here.
Let's go find the switch box.
A lot of useful things. Bangles left in a hurry.
Biotechnica made them a good offer.
Yeah, prime. Sell us your land.
You don't know that.
I'm having trouble finding a switch box or a power switch or anything. I'm hoping that Panam will tell me what to do.
Damn, it's getting cold.
I tried to get us some heat in here, but no luck. Can you check it? Might have the magic touch. Actually, you know what? Check the fuse outside. They might have come loose.
Thanks, Panam. That's what I needed to know.
Just whack it back in place and I'll get this done.
Sounds like you're taking damage in the storm, but there's no health bar, so I assume it's just for effect. Here we go.
See what I see? Expiration date's from before the last war, so hopefully it hasn't turned to poison. Today's our lucky day.
Lucky. Interesting choice of words.
Do I hear a lecture coming on? Go on, get off your feet. It could be hours.
No. No lecture. But we do need to talk. That raid's crap. It shouldn't have happened. They wanted everything. Our camp locations, routes, offloading points. If they knew what
When there's a
stake
status
they had,
bar on the
one or
menu
two
choice,
more
you can just
raids,
wait
and that'd
and
be
see
the
what
end
they
of
say.
us. And if you had mounted a raid of your own, well, that would have been the end of me.
It's not the time
See
for
that?
this. You're both
Clenched
exhausted.
teeth, furrowed brow.
Some of the dialogue here is
Maybe.
running simultaneously.
We can't hope to handle the Raffins
If you-
alone.
So you would sell us out to Biotechnica?
Not worth digging up.
Wait! I think so too.
If you'd like to come back, everyone will be waiting. Arms open wide.
Saul has a point.
But there will have to
Don't
be
be mad,
changes.
but
No more jumping to
think
the
Saul
front of
could
the
be
line.
right.
What? Why?
Clan survival.
You know what's coming? Bigger fucking problems. Maybe a war.
Clan's
We can't
future
hope to
is
handle the Raffins
survival.
alone.
So you would sell us
That's
out to
what's at
Biotech?
stake.
Vade, tell him it's a damn rotten idea.
Compared the Raffins to locusts. I mean, Biotechnica's got experience with pests.
Hear that, Panam? That is the voice of reason.
All I hear is the fucking wind.
You know what, sweetheart? We'll have plenty of time to tear at each other's throats later.
That is my hope.
But right now, I wouldn't mind catching a few winks.
Need help?
Fuck off. Huh. Do you know what they call these storms in North Africa? Haboobs. Damn, I love that word.
There's a rack behind the partition.
Well, what was that about?
Probably just the meds.
Probably the meds talking.
I sure hope so. I think he took a few solid hits to his skull.
It's hard to get used to.
Tell me about it. I'm still not used to it.
Alright? Yeah, this would make for a decent little motel, wouldn't it? Little fireplace, booze. Grumpy guy at reception is the one thing missing.
Have everything you need, man.
I couldn't ask for more.
Relax and take your shoes off.
Ma'am, I'm sure you'd be cozier with your shoes off.
After a full day in them, I'd fear a health code violation.
Nonsense. After a day as full as today, you deserve to kick back.
Oh? And what did you have in mind?
Okay, so there's a romance option tree here. You can hit on her, you can leave it up to her, or you can just say, I gotta hit the rack. Let's make a pass at her.
Got a few ideas. Think you know what kind?
I don't know which is the
The-
right choice here. Obviously,
No.
this wasn't the right choice.
It's
At least for this
really
particular
sexy.
decision tree.
Let's
but,
not spoil it, okay?
Let's stay friends,
Right.
hopefully.
So, friends, then.
B, I'm glad you came. Really. Thanks. It meant a lot to me.
Alright, so that was the right answer.
Do you hear that?
No.
The wind has waned. I can't speak for Haboobs, but when a Chinook rolls rough and rowdy across the plain, I sure can't get any shut-eye.
Yeah, so that decision tree didn't have an option for let's be friends or some sort of friends option. Maybe they choose, maybe hitting the rack, I'm not sure. I don't know. So, but it was fun to try it out. Uh-oh, Johnny's got something to say.
On behalf of the staff of the Independent California Motel, I wish you all sweet dreams.
I assume this is the next morning.
Look who's alive.
Hey, did you sleep all right?
Are
Good
you
work,
joking?
V.
I slept on a
Old style
couch.
raid.
Back is gonna definitely be numb.
So. Back is strangely numb. Heading to a ripper as soon as I'm in town. A few springs I need taken out.
Well, I slept like a puppy. That's a cozy
She was the one
shoulder
who
you
did the
had
rescue.
there. It's Too bad I better get rolling in a minute.
You should stay. They are going to need you.
You need to stay. I think you can see that. Not one of them will admit it, but damn, do they need you.
Of course they do. Come on. Last night, when we were talking to Saul, both of you spewed some drivel. But I do have to grant him one thing. The Wraiths, the raid, it's the start of something we need to prepare for. Saul will get everything set up in camp.
Whereas you...
The Raffens wanted to know our routes, right? Well, it's the Aldecaldo's turn.
Take the sniper rifle.
Some recon is in order. One more thing. Your compensation. Please take care of her. She served me well.
It's got to be better than the pieces of crap I've been using. Oh, she doesn't have it. It's behind her.
Putting her in good hands, Panam.
I know. So, thank you. Once again.
Hold up. About last night.
We don't need to talk about that. I'm just not like that.
So what are you like?
More like this. Take care of yourself.
You too, Panam.
And remember, I'm indebted.
I wasn't expecting that.
Circumstances were different. I'd say saddle up and ride after her. But here and now, just look. Damn hard to catch a girl like that. Only hope you've got is they feel a pang and stop to wait.
What's with you?
Dunno, a memory maybe. Don't matter. Okay, back to town, V. Headed up to here with this gusty outback.
Alright, that's going to be it for this particular installment of the Cyberpunk series. Hope you guys were able to follow all that. We did some jump cutting and some heavy editing to take out a lot of unnecessary combat. I mean, it was necessary, obviously, but it was not for viewing excitement. So, hopefully our next set of missions will be a little more fast-paced. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys on the other side.